What's up, guys? Welcome to Houston Inside Out. I am your host, James J. And today we're going to talk about downsizing. All right, not employment downsizing. We're going to talk about downsizing your home. Have you ever thought about downsizing? This is not just for retirees or empty nesters. Stay tuned. Welcome, guys. What's going on? This is Houston Inside Out, and I am your host, James J. I am happy to be back with you guys. Today, we're going to talk about downsizing. All right, so downsizing is usually associated with empty nesters or retirees, but it turns out that a lot of millennials are wanting to keep their home smaller. All right, a lot of millennials travel. They don't want to necessarily have a huge home that they have to maintain. So things are changing a little bit, and we're going to talk a little bit about some things that you can do if you're looking to have a smaller footprint, maybe downsizing or just purchasing your first home, and you don't want to be overwhelmed with having a huge home and thus having maybe a huge mortgage. All right. So nowadays, the millennials are really looking at smaller homes. Now, I'm not talking about tiny house, right? We're not talking about that kind of small home. We're just talking about a home that is a little less in square footage, where there's less to maintain. A lot of people are into condos right now because of the maintenance and the fact that the condo allows a little bit more flexibility because you don't have to worry about maintaining any yard work. So that is what we're talking about. But one of the dilemmas that comes up when you're downsizing, if you are a retiree or if maybe you are an empty nester or soon to be empty nester, is just getting rid of the actual belongings that you have, because they may not fit in the smaller space. So the challenge is trying to decide, what do I take, what do I leave? All right. Sometimes it's a difficult decision to make, but the overall benefit of downsizing, I think, outweighs having a bunch of furniture. And quite honestly, most people that have really, really big homes have a lot of furniture that they hardly use, or they may use once or twice a year, especially in the dining room. That's one of those areas where a lot of people have furniture in that area and they don't use it very often. All right, maybe 2-3 times a year. I know that's the case with my own house. So something to consider if you're not really attached, super attached to certain pieces of furniture. And then the other option is, if you don't want to take it and maybe it won't fit in the new home, is just to store it, right? So you can use a garage, storage units are popping up everywhere, which is kind of crazy that we don't have enough room in our own houses to keep things. We got to go rent more space. I am one who gets rid of stuff very, very easily. My wife is completely opposite, but I will get rid of stuff in a heartbeat. So everybody's a little different in what they, how they feel going through things and feeling like they need them or don't need them. Some people just like to hoard things and just hold on and pile it up and pile it up and pile it up. But moving down to a smaller home is going to require that you make some decisions about things to take or things to leave. So you want to measure, if you're downsized, you definitely want to measure the new home before you're actually going to move in. And again, decide what you're going to pack, what are you going to take, and what are you going to leave. If you've got some items that you're going to leave, another option is to have a garage sale, right? Make some money. You're going to get rid of some stuff, make some money while you're doing it. So, and guys, if you've got questions about anything that I've discussed now or later, head on over to myhoustoninsideout.com. That is myhoustoninsideout.com. There's a lot of other information and resources there if you're buying a home or if you are a seller looking to sell and get the most money for your home. Go over to myhoustoninsideout.com and check out the resources we have there. And if there's anything else that we can help you with, let us know. So emotional attachment to some items is one of the challenges that I come across a lot, because it's hard to decide what you should actually throw away. So you may want to ask a family member or a friend and get a second second opinion of what you may need to get rid of and what you may want to keep if it's that difficult to make that decision. The other thing is typically king size beds. If you're downsizing, depending on how much you're downsizing, may not work anymore. So you got to consider that. But again, if you're downsizing and you're moving to a smaller place, you want to get all the dimensions and measurements before you ever probably make the decision to purchase the home. So this is not something that's going to be a surprise, because you will have been in the new home and you're going to know a lot of this stuff already before you actually move forward. So once you've rounded up everything, you won't be taken again. Garage sale is great. That way you can also feel less guilty, right, about parting ways with so much stuff. That's the other thing. That money will help you feel a whole lot better. And then you can turn around and use that money to maybe help you with your move. So trying to dispose of things that you can't sell. All right. Have a garage sale, can't sell it. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming trying to get stuff out of your house or get it off your front porch or get it off your driveway or get it from in front of your house. Two good ways to do it: hire a junk removal service. That's number one. My preferred way would be to just call a charity. All right. Now, some of these charities are actually very specific and particular about what they take. So if you don't know this, some of these charities will actually, they will tell you, no, they don't want certain stuff. I'm speaking from experience because I had something that had a rip in it and they wouldn't take it. So if that happens, then, you have to look at just hiring a junk removal service to get rid of any items that you can't either sell or donate. But yes, these donation services are particular for the most part about what they take. They will come out to your house, and if it's got rips in it, a couch or something, a lot of them will not take it. So keep that in mind. And again, if you've got questions about this or anything else real estate related, guys, give us a shout. myhoustoninsideout.com. That's myhoustoninsideout.com. And I look forward to catching up with you guys on the next episode of Houston Inside Out. You guys have a great night. Talk to you soon.